Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Astronauts will put toe together and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games.
The expressway is wide open. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
He does a really good job dropping back to pass, and he wanted to pass, but man, so dynamic. Sees an opening, takes off, makes a huge play. And if you think the crowd was excited before that, now they're really lit.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll try the left side. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Astronauts offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The option look. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the Astronauts will move the sticks.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
Comes out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Astronauts have it with a 1st and 10. Run it with the fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the fullbacks, you know, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Oh, what a cut! They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running back goes in motion. They'll run the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Coming after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Here comes the field goal unit.
Number 8 on the field goal.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Back to throw, it's King. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Bulls his way forward. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On the option. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's still third and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. And with those 3 points, we'll finish off the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats.